The great debate. Scissors versus rotary cutter. I am definitely team rotary cutter, although everywhere has their place. So today for Tricky Thursday, I'm gonna be telling you my 5 top reasons why I love and prefer the rotary cutter. Let's go. Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome to my little part on the internet. My name is Trisha. I am the owner of Creative Costume Academy, where we talk all things pattern making, as you can see by my wall, and sewing. Today we're gonna be talking about rotary cutters. Okay, look, I know you're either team rotary cutter or you're team scissors, and I love my scissors too. I've got a nice collection and I use them for certain things. Let me put some reasons down why you might want to invest in a rotary cutter and at least try it out to see if you like it. This kind of came about because I have 2 new girls working in my costume shop. They were used to using scissors like most of us are, how we're taught, especially if you've gone to school. They learned very quickly that in my shop, I like my rotary cutters. Both of them have started exploring and kind of practicing with the rotary cutter, and I think we're gonna convert them to being on the rotary team. That got me thinking, maybe I should point out all the amazing reasons of why I love my rotary cutter. Okay, maybe not all the amazing reasons, but here are my top 5. Would you do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button? Turn on those notifications if you do love my content and want to know when new videos drop. If you have somebody who's maybe on the fence and your team rotary, maybe share this with them, and who knows, maybe we can convert them too. Not that I'm saying there's anything wrong with using scissors, I just, team rotary. So instead of just talking about all the things that I love about the rotary, I think it's best to show you because we're all visual people. So let's go over to the table and I'm gonna show you why I love these so much. So one thing about scissors is after working all day, cutting everything that we need to cut out for anything that we're working on, your hand from doing this all day can really start to hurt and have hand fatigue. So that's my number 1 reason why I love the rotary, because there's none of that repetitive motion and I can just get my cuts as easily as that. There are 2 main sizes to rotary blades. There's the 28mm and the 45mm. And there are several different options. You've got the ones that squeeze and you hold it, and those are less ambidextrous. These ones that are just the simple version are really easy to go back and forth, and there's lots of versatility with them. I prefer the smaller one because of reason number 2 that I love the rotary is that it works really well getting into curves. So you can have really accurate precision. Now, it does take a little bit of practice, as does with anything, to make sure that you are completely accurate with all of your cuts. And I am going somewhat quickly for this video, but even when I'm not going super quick, it's a lot faster than using scissors a lot of the time. And with the smaller blade, it makes it really easy to go around these curves. So reason number 2, I love the rotary is because it's fast and accurate. Reason number 3 that I love rotaries is not only do you have the option of 2 sizes, there is actually even a smaller one, but I really find that the 28mm is my favorite. But the other reason I love it is that you have the option for different blades. So this is a pinking blade, and that means I can use this for what I would use pinking shears for. So here I can show you, and I can still go around in those curves. So if I'm working with a fabric that frays easily, I can still cut it out with my rotary using the pinking blade and save my step and not have to have a whole nother set of shears to get this same cut option. As a left-handed person, I love the rotaries, especially because we can use them left-handed or we can use them right-handed. And they work the same for both. Obviously, I'm a little bit better with the left hand, but they work for both. They are ambidextrous. You don't have to have a special left-handed rotary. Works the same. no matter which way you use it. And then lastly, the reason that I love rotaries is there's no need to sharpen them. I have new blades that I can replace them with as soon as these wear out, which also means that I don't have to have one that's only for paper and one that's only for fabric. Some people do, but I could downgrade my blades and have them for, say, use one for fabric for a while, then when it gets a little duller, use it only for patterns. And yes, I do use these for fabric and for patterns, and I love them both the same. And I don't just throw away my old blades. I keep them and use them for other things like tearing out seams that went awry, or I just keep them in case I want to cut something ucky that I don't really need a clean cut, but I don't want to ruin a new blade either. So very versatile, very handy, speedy, and accurate. I mean, have I convinced you yet? One last thing I do want to mention about the rotary cutter is there are several different brands that offer rotary cutters. I have both Olfa and Fisker in my shop, and those blades you can't interchange with each other, but do be mindful of some of them that can't interchange with other blades. I've been happy with both of these. I don't have a preference between the two, but that is something to be aware of when you are looking to try out your new rotary. Okay, there you have it. Those are my top 5 reasons why I love the rotary cutter. I feel like it is a tool that helps me go quickly, accurately, and with precision. I do love my scissors for things like draping and, working on big things where I'm needing to get in there where putting a rotary mat doesn't make sense, but that's just me. I'm not saying there's anything wrong. You will never hear from me that this is the right way and only way to do it. If scissors are what works for you, go with what works for you. These are just the reasons why I think rotary is a little bit easier and a little bit faster. If you are interested in learning about pattern making, I've piqued your interest. I know we didn't really talk about that today, but that's kind of my thing. I'm a pattern nerd. Please check out my free pattern masterclass linked below, completely free, free 99. Check it out. You can learn more about my teaching style because I truly believe that everyone should have the opportunity to learn pattern making. And I have a different approach than a lot of other people, as you may have guessed if you've watched a couple of my videos. Try it out for free, and then there will be continuing emails to tell you about if you want more. That's all we have for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you will meet us here again for another Tricky Thursday.